Yeah, totally.
When Vishal narrated this Billo Chaman,
Yeah.
how did you respond?
I laughed when he said that you have to play the role of Billo Chamanbahar. I, the name was like, I said, how could you think of a name like that? It sounded like a paan masala to me, nothing else. It sounded like a really, really, a raw. The first thing that comes into your mind is like a really a person, a rural person, but like earthy, raw. But that's what my character is all about. She is a village entertainer. She's a singer, dancer. She is loud, flamboyant, an aggressive kind of character who definitely, there is a sweeter side to her. She also is in love. She also believes in love. And yet she's a very strong woman because she has to perform in front of so many men. So she has to maintain her identity and, so that nobody messes with her. So she is a very strong woman who at times is not very articulate and she speaks a lot of bad words. Even normally when she, basically when she has to show affection and love, that's the time she's always abusing and talking. So it's something very, very different, something that I've never done. And something, when I heard the dialogues, the different dialect, and it was initially very difficult, the thought of it. But when it started off, it was very easy. Very, very easy.
So how was it, when you prepare for the dialogue and there is totally, the video is totally UP?
See, I was the only unfortunate person who couldn't attend the workshops. So Vishal had recorded all my dialogues and in his voice, the way he wants Billo to speak, and he just wanted me to hear it many times and repeat after that. And the first few times when I tried doing that, I would burst out laughing because I could not make myself say certain words and, like speak the dialect. But it just, with continuous hearing and, just once I was there and he said action, it all started coming out.
And actually both your songs, like one is Beedi Jalaile,
Yeah,
one is
Namak Iska.
It's like catching up like anything,
Yes.
especially Beedi Jalaile.
Yeah.
So how was it like performing?
Yeah, it's crazy because I never would think that I would be able to do some song like that. It's so far from the person that I am. And it's great that Vishal could see me, though I have this very urban, westernized kind of a look, being a model and everything. Yet he could see me as this really raw village girl, entertaining and singing like really songs like that, like Beedi Jalaile. First time I heard it, I couldn't even understand it. But the second time I could hear the, each word and I, got the understanding of what the song means. But it really happened, once I was there, I was totally in for it. Like the look, Billo was totally ready to perform, but I saw the people I had to perform in front of. I was like, oh my God, there's so many men and they're like all like with dadi and they look dirty and they look scary. So I was a little like, I got a little bit of a cold feet and then Vishal, Saif and everyone came up to me and said, don't worry, they're all actors. Like it's like, they're all dressed up just for the shot. And then we had this exercise of making all the men dance to the song before we started shooting it individually. And they danced so funny that everything became very light. And then we just did the song. It just went on and on. But Namak Iska was a little more Indianized. It had the Indian flavor, which I'd never done. I don't have any professional training in dancing, nothing. Though I'm a Bengali, I don't know how I escaped it. And when I did it, it happened. At the end of the day, I can say it happened convincingly. It was difficult, very difficult. There were certain steps, expressions, which I don't have the understanding of. I've never done it before. So, but it happened. Pretty nice. Yeah.
And it's like the film goes to long and strong sagas.
Yes.
So I'll just name one by one.
Yeah.
How's working with Ajay?
See, I have a very brief role with Ajay and Saif. Saif, I interacted a little more because he is a part of Beedi Jalaile. But Ajay is like really, really brief. We don't even have a dialogue exchange. With Kareena also, there are no scenes together. But my major interaction in the film is with Vivek Oberoi. So there is a love story going on between these two characters, Kesu and Billo. And it was very, very nice because he's very, very into his job and he's very much into the character. He's a kind of actor who really wants to, do well. That hunger is there. So it was nice. Like I'm a much more chilled out kind of actor, but it's nice to see people who are like totally into it. And there was never a difficult point. Like it was like, if you want rehearsals, okay, we'll rehearse. Okay, you don't want rehearsals, let's take. So it was very easy. Yeah, and we look pretty nice together in the film.